my channel. We're still at YALC. It's day 3, so...
Day 1 for me. I'm fresh.
This is not Daisy. Just look at her. Don't look at me. It'll be fine. So yeah, I have Natalie Flynn with me again. Yay! How are you?
I'm okay.
Good.
Just got barged by Benedict Cumberbatch's bodyguard.
It's good time. Just a little quick recap for those of you who haven't watched my previous interview with Natalie. I'll link it up below here somewhere. Up below?
Up below.
Up above and below. Like both. Just, yeah. What's the deepest cut about?
In short, it's about knife crime and mental health.
There you go.
Adam is struggling with the death of the murder of his best friend. He tries to take his own life. He ends up in a mental institute. Well, I don't think mental institute is not the right thing to say, is it?
A facility.
A facility. That's because I've been reading a lot about Victorian institutes. So
Oops.
It's called The Meadows, and it's nothing like you would see in Victorian times. It's a very lovely place, and he gets a therapist there. When Adam gets there, he's completely mute, can't speak, so traumatised, and he starts writing in notebooks about what happened to his best friend. So in short, it's a story about the run-up to and fallout of a fight where his best friend died.
What I find interesting, because I love this book. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know this about me. I've made so many people read, and so many people have accused me of not wanting them that they'll cry. Is this something that you kind of set out to achieve? Because I feel like you just care so much about these characters, and like, how do you do, how?
Well, that was a question that was asked quite a lot at the Lancashire Awards day. For me, I think the first part of getting a reader to connect with the characters.
You have a great soundtrack as well, by the way.
Getting the reader to connect with the characters is making sure that I'm connecting with the characters when I write them. And I was asked by a lot of teenagers how I do that, and it's, you know, just interviewing them, you know, like you go on Pinterest and you get these 100 things to ask about myself, but I don't ask them about myself, I ask them about my characters. And with The Deepest Cut, obviously I was really lucky, it was a play first, so I had those boys in my head, you know, they were very much alive in my head, they still are. So it was quite easy to bring them to life because they'd already been alive for me. Yeah. And I think that if you connect with the characters, then like you said, you care.
Yeah.
I find when I write books, films, whatever, it's because I'm invested in that character's journey. And I think for me, in reading, watching, anything, writing, it is always about first it begins and ends with connecting with the characters. Definitely.
You already mentioned it, but you just won Lancashire Book of the Year.
Crazy.
How did that feel for you? Like, what is the ramification for you as a person, as an author? Did it change your relationship to the book?
I think it not changed my relationship with the readers. I think that when I write YA, I write for them. You know, when I'm writing with the teenager reading what I'm writing in mind. And that award, the Lancashire Book of the Year award, is voted for entirely by teenagers. It's their choice. It was 91 books they read on the long list. They got it down to 11, and then Deepest Cut won. And I think for me, it's that honour. It's the people that I'm writing it for. They've decided that they loved it that much that they wanted to give me their award. Which, yeah, it's incredible. And it was such a good day as well. Like, there were just over 300 teenagers there, and they were all just loving books, loving the shortlist, loving authors, asking questions. It was a great day, really.
It's a great way to engage with them as well.
Oh, it was brilliant, yeah. The signing and chatting to them afterwards, really, really good.
What are you reading at the moment that you're loving?
Well, actually, just said to Karen that I've got to run back by 1 because I want a copy of Laura Stevens' new book, The Exact Opposite of OK. But at the moment, I am reading it's not a young adult novel. Eleanor Elephant is completely okay. Oh my god, it is so good. The voice is so good. She draws you into her world, and you just. I'm about maybe a third of the way through. Yeah, but it's really good.
If you're already there, like a third of the way in,
I give up on books quite easily. I think if I'm not really caught, like I'll start reading a lot of books, but if I'm not really sort of into it. By sort of maybe the first 50, 60 pages, then I'll go next. But I did just read No, I Can't Even. I finished that. It was brilliant. It's so funny.
I love the cover as well. It's just
the cover. You get to a scene in the book where you just understand why there's a banana on the cover. It's hilarious. It's so funny. I love it. I'm really excited about Laura's new book. It's looks like it's going to be a really good contemporary.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you all for reading and watching and read more. So yeah, I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.